Am I the asshole for telling my friend we don't care about pics of her cats right now? I am going on an early group Friendsgiving trip to Colorado in 5 days. Altogether there are 5 of us going, but the one person I may have been an AH to is Sarah. We have a group chat where we discuss planning for the trip, and we all agreed to keep this chat exclusive to trip info so we don't have important info being buried by random conversations. 2 days ago we found out our Airbnb was cancelled due to snow damage breaking a hole in the ceiling, and we'd been scrambling to find a new place to stay. We couldn't find another Airbnb, so we settled for 2 joining rooms at a hotel that Sarah managed to find a deal for. We asked Sarah to text us the info for the hotel and she said she would. 5 minutes go by and instead of the hotel info we get a bunch of pictures of her 2 cats as well as a video with the caption, "My 2 Whittle fur babies are so precious, I'm gonna miss them so much." Another friend reminded her to keep the chat relevant to trip info and asked again for the hotel information. Sarah replied with, "Well, screw me for missing my cats. Here's where I may be the AHO replied with, "Sarah, I'm sorry but we don't care about your cats right now. When we're trying to put our trip back together, can you please send the hotel info?" She sent the info and tagged it with AFCKU, to which she's received heat from everyone who will be attending the trip. She has since apologized, but I feel like my comment has put a damper on the vacation before it's even started. Am I the asshole for saying what I did? Edit to add: all 5 of us were looking into new hotels or Airbnbs. Sarah just happened to be the first one to find a good deal on something that we all agreed on. She wasn't the only one looking. Edit 2 to answer the question I've been seeing asked: why was it so urgent we get the information if we had 5 days? I apologize but I misspoke in the post. Sarah hadn't actually booked it. She found a deal for it on one of those booking sites and we needed her to send it so the guy handling finances could pay for it. Not the asshole. It's obvious many Reddit users don't read because your comment was the 3rd time you asked her if she got time to send cat pics and videos. YTF couldn't she send the hotel info the first time you asked? Better yet, common sense would have told her to send the info as soon as she got it. The people saying YTA are literally insane. Planning trips with friends can already be a hassle. I have zero patience for BS, especially if she hasn't even gone on the trip yet, to be missing her cats like this or for anyone to care. Not the asshole. You guys are putting a vacation together where money might have already been invested. Lodging fell through and everyone is freaking out about the financial aspect. Sarah took the reins, while people are stressed, and sent a cat video out saying she'll miss them. People are stressed out and Sarah is spamming the group chat with her little furballs. I typed that sentence out twice and you got a fuck you. Sarah kinda sucks here in the nicest way possible. Not the asshole because Sarah got snarky first. She was reminded that this wasn't the appropriate time to be sharing photos, and instead of accepting it, she got defensive about missing her. She wasn't even missing yet. She hadn't even left. Not the asshole. She knew that thread was for trip information. She knew you were waiting for information from her. No one cared about her cats at that moment. Were you about to miss a flight that would have depended on that info? I know I'll be downvoted to oblivion for that, but there are other solutions to keep pertinent info available to all. Group chats are horrendous for archival. Not the asshole. Some people need to be reminded that the world does not revolve around them. Your friend's trivial moment from her daily life has zero significance in the group chat. Unfortunately, some people as adults still haven't learned that for the most part, other people don't give a shit about your life. I honestly would have been sharper with my words than you were if I had been in that situation. Not the asshole. We do this in our vacation group chats. We remind people to keep it about the topic all of the time. Most people are pretty good, but there's always someone who sends random stuff and details the convo. I could have left the part about her cats out of what you said and just asked for the hotel info. Although what you said might be true, it did escalate the conversation, especially since she was already on the defensive. However, she did break the group chat agreement, and when she was reminded of that, she got all pissy. She could have just apologized, shared the relevant info, and everyone could have moved on with their lives. Esh. I don't think your comment put a damper on the trip. Sarah managed that all by herself, and her FU message was the icing on the cake. Is she always this way? I'm not sure why you all would include her if she is. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. She sounds insufferable, and it sounds like she was deliberately milking her moment of glory. Not the asshole. I love my cats and I love to share pictures of them. But context matters. It was completely unnecessary to send pictures of them at that moment when you were expecting something else and she knew it. If you feel like you have put a damper on this trip, apologize to her. YTA for not saying we don't care about your cats, right? Meow. Otherwise, not the asshole. You'd asked repeatedly for the hotel info and she made you guys look at the word whittle. Gross. Not the asshole. Plus the trip hasn't even happened yet, so she shouldn't even be missing her cats. Not the asshole. Sarah is immature. Not the asshole. I would have been annoyed too. Not the asshole. She was wasting your time on silly photos while everyone was waiting on her. That's rude. Not the asshole. I think the best course for everyone though would have been to just completely ignore any mention of the cats. Absolute radio silence, zero response. Not the asshole. My friends and I are planning a trip soon. We have a separate group chat that is specifically for plans and info. Anything else goes into our other main chat. Sarah should have focused on the task at hand. Not the asshole. Is Sarah always a self-centered drama queen? The cat pic strikes me as a power move. Sarah had information you all wanted and decided since she had your attention she would force you to indulge her. She seems kind of needy and sad. Still not okay. You just said what everyone else was thinking and she is well aware. Hence the anger. Easier to deflect her embarrassment at her socially inept behavior using you as the scapegoat. Or maybe I'm completely wrong. Still vote not the asshole. I hate PPL obsessed their pets to the point they bother other PPL about it. Not the asshole. You all decided that the group chat was not for random conversations, it was for your trip only. Sarah can send her cats in a different group chat or individually or just not at all IMO. Although to be completely honest, group friend vacations are notorious for fallings out LMAO, usually around the 3-4 day mark when everyone's emotionally tired and everyone's somehow pissed. It's not a great sign you are already at each other's throats and you haven't even left yet. I'd reconsider going. Not the asshole. Not everyone cares about other people's pets. Haha, I would have been annoyed also. Not the asshole. I am in multiple group chats with the same people for this reason. We have one for organizing trips away, nights out, birthday parties, etc., and another for shitposting. You didn't say she could never send you pictures of cats, just that this was the wrong time and place. She derailed the conversation then got mad when she was called out on it. Not the asshole. Screw the cat crap. She's the AH, not you. I think she took advantage of a moment when the group's attention was all on her to throw in irrelevant nonsense about her cats for more attention. When it didn't get the "oh you're such a great mom" reaction she wanted, she got pissed. If she misses them so much, maybe she should stay home. And her fur babbies didn't belong there, or she was distracting herself instead of providing critical info. Sorry, but anyone who ever expresses a lack of interest in cat pics at any time, under any circumstances, is clearly an H. No, not really. Not the asshole. Sarah sounds like a dramatic asshole that needs to go to some group therapy to understand how to speak without implying others' guilt and project feelings. She needs some emotional intelligence. And it was agreed what the group chat was for. And your comment wasn't rude, it was just straightforward. Not the asshole. No one cares about Sarah's cats but Sarah. Maybe if her timing was better, someone would have cared. But she didn't need to be taking and sending videos while you're all scrambling to rebook. Not the asshole. I hate people who can't have a 10-minute state serious conversation without randomly go off topic. Not the asshole. IDK if you're an AH, but you all sure put a lot of time and energy giving her grief over a single text message. You could have all just ignored it and moved on, you know. Not the asshole. People should learn to stop sending unsolicited pictures of their pets' children, unless asked for pictures. I don't think either of you are TA. She was being annoying, but if SHE has the information you should probably ask her more politely so she'll send it to you. It's all gonna be in her name now, right? Why would you piss off the person who is now responsible for your boarding for this trip? You guys just don't sound like friends, TB. You all seem pretty insufferable, TB. Not the asshole. Rules were set from the beginning and people were asking for pertinent information. Just because some thinks of their pet as their baby, not everyone does. Not the asshole. You were polite and clear. Your trip was in 5 days, not 5 minutes. A gentle cute video, can you please put it in our general text instead? Would have sufficed. You're the asshole. Not the asshole. She was bizarrely immature and then immediately escalated to hostility. She's definitely a dramatic person. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. She didn't follow the clearly set rules and then started swearing at you for calling her out on it. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. You're the asshole. Chill out. I don't see what the big deal was. It's not like an immediate life or death situation, lol. If Sarah is the one doing the work of reorganizing everything and rebooking, I would think you all could put up with a couple of photos. It's not like an extra few minutes is going to make a difference, so if the car pictures are such a big damn deal, then maybe one of you should have done it yourselves. You're the asshole. What is the purpose of being so controlling about a group chat? Seems to not really be in the friendsgiving spirit. Is your whole trip rigidly structured, or just the discussions about it? It sounds more like a chore than a trip with friends. You're the asshole. Why were you scrambling to put your trip back together? It sounds like she had already found and confirmed the hotel by the time you made your comment. Sounds like the trip was together. And why would you want to be a dick to someone you're about to go on a trip with? It's obviously going to dampen the mood of the trip. Not the asshole. Cat lady used her temporary, time-sensitive importance to center herself and waste everyone's time. She decided she would use her spotlight however she wanted, and she cussed you out, in writing, in an open forum, when you asked her to stick to business. And she did this over missing cats she hasn't left. I wouldn't ever travel with her again. She's going to be difficult, if she needs attention and validation this bad. Maybe Sarah is French and thought it was a group chat. Y'all could have been nicer to Sarah for going through all the trouble. Just ignoring her comment and asking for the info, but Sarah also knew that the chat was supposed to be about trip only and she has already apologized. Have you? Key to maintaining friendships when there are challenges like this is open communication and boundaries. If you think there is tension, talk reasonably with Sarah. Ask her where she's coming from and telling her where you are. Both take accountability for your part in it. Cause